Hello mums and dads, my name's David Thorne, the founder and the lead developer of Breastfeeding Timer app. In this video I want to show you a new feature which is the average time between detail view that I've added to the statistics page to let you delve deeper a little bit more if you feel the need to. So with that said, let's have a look. So this is real-time data now that you're seeing on the app. If you haven't seen it already, my son is actually needs to be fed in 16 minutes ago. He's just woken up. And I've just decided to make the video now to show you live data all the time. So we'll just press begin feeding whilst we're recording the video. So let's go into this stats view and we scroll down and we have this average time between feeds. And now we can come into this. This is the view that I've now added, or the page that I've now added. And here we can look at the different periods of 24 hours, 3 days, 7 days, 14 days. So let's just look at the last 24 hours. And you can see here that over the last 24 hours that he's the average time between feeds on average is 2 hours and 6 minutes and 56 seconds. But we can see down here it's got a breakdown of an hour and 55 minutes in the morning, and then an hour and 23 minutes in the afternoon, and the nighttime 2 hours and 45 minutes. Obviously that's not the whole day gone by yet, so this is why it doesn't have the evening time on there. However, if we go over to 3 days now, you'll then see that the evening pops in and starts showing the differences in the time that my child needed feeds. And so it helps you to indicate like cluster feeds. You know, before our son goes to bed, he tends to feed ofter and shorter as well. And during the night, he tends to feed longer and for the longer difference between the feeds. So what we can do here as well, we can change it over to the group by breasts. And if we put it by 7 days, you can see that there's more time fed on the right breast here than the left breast. And we come back to then 24 hours. You can see they're pretty much kind of the same, maybe a little bit more on the left-hand side. And over 14 days, they're hour and 51, hour and 57 minutes and stuff. But there's more more right side than left side over the last 14 days. The whole point of this is just to give you that a little bit of a better judgment about how well your child is feeding. Now, if this is not something for you, doesn't matter. You've got the time aside. It tells you, hey, you've been feeding the child now for 2 minutes and 11 seconds, which is probably what my wife is doing right now because I don't hear my son crying. And once we are done feeding, we can press done left breast feeding and so on, and we'll see feeding in progress, and it will stop from there. But the whole point of this is that the breastfeeding timer app that I've created, it should allow you just to use one view and one view only if that's what you want. If you want to dive deeper into the statistical side of it, then you are obviously well permitted to do that, and you can now go even deeper into the different statistical views too. I'm going to make videos talking about the other ones as well. But as you can see here, we can still go into today's and then all of the previous history of the breastfeeding journal here as well. And then we've got the information within inside the settings view. So with that said, I hope that this video has shown you another feature. Now I just want to mention that the app is not in the App Store yet because I'm still developing it. But the whole point of this is for you to see these videos currently, if you're watching them, to see how the process is going and what is to expect in the future. With that said, come out and check the website out. It's feeding-timer.com. It's on the screen right now, and you can come and check out some of the pages that I've created already. For example, like talking about the early hunger cues that we've noticed in our son. I try to document everything that we do to make it as transparent as possible about how we are learning, because no one is an expert in this. I wanted to note out here is that this app is 100% works offline. You can put it in airplane mode and it will work. There's no data being sent backwards and forwards. You don't have any registration or any subscriptions or anything like that at the moment. I'm probably going to add stuff in the future. However, the most important thing is this view at the beginning will always stay there. and the likelihood is that the today and the logs will stay there as well. I don't know how much of the statistical part of it I'm going to allow people or the free version to have, but I haven't decided this yet anyway. We'll see how the app does if and when it goes in the App Store. All I know is that my wife uses it all day long, and it helps her explicitly to have a better judgment about when our son does or doesn't need feeding, etc., etc. With that said, thank you very much for watching. My aim here is not to launch an app in the App Store to make money. My aim is to launch an app into the App Store to give the best possible app to mothers that are going through the breastfeeding stage in their life at the moment with their one child. And in the event when they have another child in the future, then you know which app to come to and so on. Yeah, this is all about helping other people, and I want to create the best app for you, because at the end of the day, you are changing nappies, you are buying things and giving things away and all sorts of stuff when the babies go through being a newborn. And I'm hoping that this app gives you so much value that you won't mind paying for a subscription for it in the future. But I'm definitely not going to paywall the whole functionality of the app, or even do trials or something like that. The whole point is to give you a working app straight out of the box. With that said, thank you very much for watching. My name's David Thorne, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.